Kingsbridge, the Bronx Antonio Fellis had been sending his 1-year-old child, Nicholas Dominici, to a childcare in the Bronx for simply 7 days before the baby was tracked down dead there. People on call were gathered on Friday evening to Divino Nino Childcare on 2707 Morris Street in Kingsbridge for reports of heart failure. Drug creation gear found inside the locally established childcare is associated in the passing with Dominici and the hospitalization of the 3 other small kids. Carlisto Acevedo Brito, 41, and Gray Mendez, 36, were managed 11 charges including murder, homicide, and attack. At the point when their arraignment will happen is muddled, in light of the fact that Mendez was taken to the emergency clinic. Police are likewise searching for Mendez's better half. Authorities say Brito is an occupant who was leasing a room from Mendez. Brito is the cousin of Mendez's significant other, specialists said. She had no clue about what was in that storage room. She called the police. "Would you call the police assuming you realized there was fentanyl in your condo?" said Mendez's lawyer, Andres Aranda. Policing depicted the childcare as working inside a changed-over loft. A kilo press was found by police executing a court order inside the business. This is a thing that is ordinarily utilized by street pharmacists while bundling enormous amounts of medications, said NYPD head of investigators Joseph Kenny during a short-term news gathering. An obscure sort of medications were possibly being produced or the way that the kids came into contact with them. "We don't know precisely exact thing happened to those children," NYPD police official Edward Cabin said. The D has joined the examination concerning his demise. Wellbeing Chief Dr. Ashwin Vasan said the casualties some way or another came in touch with a strong substance, which can, through one or the other inward breath, ingestion, or in contacting of the skin, inebriate the beneficiary. "We don't have the foggiest idea what occurred for this situation." Authorities say the kids, who remained at the childcare, ate something around 1 p.m. Friday and slept. At the point when laborers went to awaken them at 2:30 p.m., 3 were oblivious. Dominici was articulated dead at Montefiore. A 2-year-old kid is in basic condition. An 8-month-old young lady and an additional 2-year-old kid were likewise raced to the medical clinic. Specialists accept the kids had been presented to the obscure narcotics over a drawn-out period. A 2-year kid who returned home at around 12:15 p.m. was subsequently observed by his mom to be acting lazy and lethargic. The mother hurried him to the emergency clinic, where the narcotic inversion medicine Narcan saved his life. The clinical inspector will lead a post-mortem examination to decide Dominici's reason for death, and specialists will take pee and blood from the enduring kids to attempt to sort out what drugs they were presented to. "I love him, I miss him, I need him back, yet there's nothing that will give me back my child. When I returned home from work and strolled through the entryway, he'd say, 'Daddy, Daddy,'" said Antonio Fellis. With watery eyes and a weighty heart, Fellis is grieving and handling how he lost his child at a spot he accepted at least for now that was protected. "My significant other was en route to the childcare. She planned to get him early. Presently before she shows up, she gets the call and furthermore sees the rescue vehicle," Fellis added. The childcare, for youngsters between 6 weeks and 12 years of age, as of late opened in January and just passed an unexpected visit from city overseers last week without any infringement found. After the youngsters were eliminated from the childcare, the local group of firefighters tried the air for natural dangers and tracked down no proof of carbon monoxide. Authorities then started to think narcotic openness and executed a court order to look through the rooms, cupboards, and different spaces where the medication bundling gadget was found.